I have to do this video. I have to do this video in short clips between presentations. This is the room where the kitchen was. This is the area where Joseph Smith would have come in and he put the plates on this table. This is the very room where all this happened. And his sisters slept in here. So this was the front room, I guess. And this is the hearth and the bricks that Joseph hid the plates underneath until the neighbor could find them with a divining rod, so he had to move them again. So this is the back of the Smith home. I'm trying to do these videos during the tour when people move from room to room, so I have to have them clipped, and sometimes I can't keep the video going in between, so you have it in pieces. And this is the front of the Joseph Smith Senior home. Of course, it's been, managed and updated, but it's mostly original. They removed anything that was added to the house after, throughout the years. This barn here is also on the property and was actually moved from the Brigham Young's father owned the farm some 30 miles away or something like that. And this barn was on his land. And so the church decided to dismantle it and move it here because it would have been similar to what they had, I guess. And it was in such good shape they decided to move it here. So this barn actually had history with Brigham Young. This is the Cooper shed that's on the property. I'm not sure if it's original or not, but in any case, there was a Cooper shed on the property, and this was one of the places where Joseph Smith hid the plates. At one point, he brought the plates in here and put them in supposedly put them in the box that they had made to put them in, and hid them somewhere on this floor. And the mob came in and knew where to look, and they decided to look, and they found the box, but they couldn't find the plates. Joseph wisely had moved them up into the ceiling, and they didn't know that, and they never looked up there, so they never found them. This happened repeatedly where they broke into his place and tried to get the plates, because of course the fact that they were gold was significant to all these people who were just looking at greed. So this was the original property that they had purchased. After 4 years, their mortgage came up, and they were 2 weeks away from, they had a 2-week reprieve to pay for the next batch of mortgage, and they were ready to do that. But at that time, there was a law in this county that if property was opened, you could bring the money and purchase it from under somebody who already had it if they hadn't paid for it yet. And that's what happened to the Smiths. 2 ruthless local men came up with the money and bought the property from under the Smiths. So they ended up having to move out and move back into the little cabin over there. And after that, Joseph Smith decided that they needed to leave anyways because they were constantly being attacked for people to get the plates. So this is when they left to go to Harmony, to her parents' house.